We're just about ready to kick off the Tongariro Alpine Crossing on the Katatahi side, which is normally considered the finish of the crossing, but we're going clockwise in the reverse direction, and the plan is to spend the night up here at Central Crater. Just explore Emerald Lake's Red Crater tonight. And then tomorrow we'll head up to Rotopaunga and out to the Te Maire Peak, which is the overlook of the Te Maire craters, which should be interesting. They're steaming vents, active volcanoes. So that's the plan. Well, we set up camp for the night here in the Central Crater. We're sort of backed up against the ridge leading up to the North Crater, so we're fairly sheltered here. Just a little bit of a breeze, but nothing too serious, and it's not too cold, so I think we'll have a pretty comfortable evening. The walk up to the Central Crater, of course, we're going headlong into the maximum downhill flow of people doing the Tongariro crossing, so we were passing people, several hundred at least, on the way up. Allie calling out it's time for dinner, so I guess we'll have a sit down and eat our dinner, and it'll be dark pretty soon. We'll slide into our sleeping bags for the night. And the plan tomorrow is to head up to Mount Rotopaunga.
A lot of sand in my shoes. All right.
Yeah.
Good night.
We couldn't have a more perfect morning. Still, warm, bright sunshine. Well, we're going to dismantle the tent and decamp and get on the way. You can see people on top of the Red Crater. I think I see 3 people on the very summit up there, and there's, in another hour's time, there'll be a regular stampede of hikers heading down this way. Beautiful day for it. Couldn't get better conditions. The goal today is to head up this way. We're heading east, all the way around to Rotopaunga. Bit of a hoof up a fairly steep slope over there, but we'll make it. Peaks in the back, and then we come to Blue Lake. Looking at the top of Mount Tongariro, the reddish cone, and then the big, wide open crater is the Red Crater, and the lava flow in the foreground, and the steaming vents of the Emerald Lakes, which you can't quite see the lakes from here, but they're really, really bright green. And the early morning hikers on the crossing, 8 o'clock in the morning, first hikers coming by this point. So we've got to traverse this ridge above Blue Lake.
to get to the main slope up Rotopaunga. Albion is diverse above Blue Lake. A lot of rolling stones there. You don't have a lot of good traction, but she's making it across that traverse. Bit of a lunar landscape up in front of us. Obviously as a result of previous eruptions, perhaps the reason for the sorrel color. Well, we're approaching the summit of Rotopaunga. There's the summit stake. That sign at the beginning of the crossing lists this at 1856 meters above sea level. My watch lists it at 1873, so I'm scoring a little high with my Sunto watch. You see the snow-covered Ruapehu in the far distance there. Still a bit of snow cover on it. It's over 9,000 feet. It's the highest of the volcanoes. Then we have Narahoe and the Red Crater. And now we see the Emerald Lake, the green body of water below the Red Crater. This is the view, the easterly view. Rather impressive. A stream winding its way down that valley, heading towards what we call the Desert Road. And a big, wide open plateau there, fairly flat. Then we catch Lakes Rotopaunga and Lake Taupo in the distance. Pretty grand view from here. The wind's dropped off a little bit now, so it's been so windy it's been hard to talk. But we're walking along the ridge almost to the summit of Te Maire Peak. We're on a pretty narrow little ridge here with drops off to oblivion to our right. And it's going to drop off to the Te Maire crater to our left. Another great view. Looking down on the Te Maire craters. Steam spewing from the vents. Great sight. August 2012, she blew up. During that eruption, a ton of water flowed down that stream and did a little bit of damage down the way and caused some havoc at the road. Little tiny flowers. life exists up on this barren landscape.
Well, we've done our dash out here. Saw some great sights. Te Maire Crater. Now we're headed the other way, back towards the Tongariro Crossing track and home. Beautiful colored rock. I'm guessing it blew out of Te Maire Crater. A few more rocks around like it. We've got to get up there to get home. Bit of a drag.